10:40 now, and I think we have almost everyone that's online. So shall we kick off the session for the day? My name is Chin Feng from Alibaba Cloud, and I'm really happy to be here with all of you today. Now, first off, thank you to everyone for signing up for this competition. I know you probably have tons of assignments and projects waiting for you, and the fact that you are here ready to spend your morning learning about AI video creation tells me that you are curious and you're willing to try something new. That already puts you ahead. So, what is this competition actually all about? To sum it up, we are just looking for you to tell a Singapore story. Actually, Singapore is full of hidden stories that a lot of people don't know of. Unknown streets, hidden buildings and structures, the uncle who has been making the same kaya tools for 40 years, the forgotten building in a neighborhood that used to be something else, or the tradition that your grandparents practices that your friends have never heard of. Now, these are the stories we want you to find and bring to life. Now, here is the exciting part. You're not just making a video with a camera and editing software like we used to do before in our time. Today, you're going to use an AI platform by our partner here, a real generative video technology powered by Alibaba Cloud to help tell that story. Now, think about it. A few years ago, creating a professional looking video required extensive and expensive equipment, potentially a production crew, and months of work. Today, you have tools that can generate scenes, enhance visuals, and help you produce something that looks cinematic right from your laptop. But again, I need to be clear about something. AI is a tool and it is a very powerful tool, but it's still just a tool. The heart of your video is not the technology, it is you yourself. Your perspective, your curiosity, your decision about which story matters and why. Now, AI and our tool can help you paint the picture, but you are the one choosing what to paint. Now, over the next few weeks, you will learn how to use the platform, how to craft prompts, how to structure a narrative. You have support from the team here, and you're definitely not expected to know everything today. Now, in fact, nobody here knows everything, myself included, the trainers included, but we are all learning together, and this is what makes this fun. A quick heads up on what the judges are actually looking out for. Yes, technical quality matters in your end production, but what matters more to us is actually your story. And does your video make someone feel something? Does it make them want to know more? Does it surprise them with a side of Singapore they never noticed? Focus on that. A beautiful video with no story is just forgettable, and a simple video with a powerful story stays with people. So here is what I want you to take away from today. After today, you're going to have access to cutting edge tools and technology, and you have a city full of untold stories, plus a few weeks on your hand to put them together into something that is uniquely yours. Again, do not worry about being perfect. I would personally say you should worry about being honest. Tell a story that you actually care about, experiment with the platform, with the tools, make mistakes along the way, that's fine. Fix them, and that is really how good work happens. And after today, you have a tool that can greatly help you with the above. Now, I'm genuinely looking forward to seeing what you create. And Alibaba Cloud is proud to support this competition together with our partner FizzDragon and all the participating partners here as well. But more than that, we are excited to see how you, the next generation of creators, will use these tools to reimagine what storytelling can look like. So let me not keep you from getting access to the tools and learning how all this work. So let us get started. Grab your notebooks, open up your minds, and very, very importantly, please have fun today and along the next few weeks while you're creating your end product. Please enjoy the process. Make mistakes along the way. Reach out if you need help. Our team is here to support you, and let all of us make something worth watching. Thank you. Ken, over to you.
Yeah, hi. Thank you, Ching Feng. Yeah, for the very exciting opening. Yeah, so my name is Ken. I'm the Solution Architect Director for Alibaba Cloud Singapore. And before I pass to let our partner FizzDragon to actually introduce to teach you about the tools you're going to use, right? Let me just first share a bit about Alibaba Cloud and also the technology behind all the tools you are going to use for the next few days, right? Next few weeks. So let me share my slides. Yeah, so two parts in my presentation. Yeah. So first, I will introduce about Alibaba Cloud. Then I will introduce about the AI media or AI video technologies Cloud provides to our different platform partners in the likes of like FizzDragon, right, for you to use in this
Ken,
competition.
Ken, sorry, apologies. I don't see your shared screen. Is it just me or anyone else able to see your screen? Can you give us a thumbs up?
Yeah, we can all see his screen.
All right, Ken, maybe you want to reshare. Thanks.
Hey? No, I see a lot of thumbs up though.
Oh, yeah.
Just one moment. Okay.
I think it works. It works on my end.
Really?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can all
I can
see his
see.
screen. We can.
Okay, I tell you what, I'll rejoin. You guys continue.
Yeah, yeah. Let me continue, right? So, as everyone know, Alibaba Cloud is actually under Alibaba Group, and in Alibaba Group, we have quite a lot of business unit, right? Definitely, you know about Lazada. Actually, Alibaba Cloud is also in Lazada building right now, in Singapore, right? Definitely, you know of Taobao, Tmall, in China, right? And we also, just to highlight, we also have a huge arms of media business unit as well. For example, Youku, which is the YouTube equivalent in China, and Damai, which is like the sister equivalent in China, right? And something in common for all these business unit is that, right, they are all using Alibaba Cloud infrastructure as well as our AI technologies, like our Quen model, like our One model, right, which you will be used in this competition as well. Right. So just for your knowledge, that Alibaba Cloud is not just in China. Yeah, we are actually all over the world. We have 29 regions, 94 availability zones, and we are in Singapore, right? We have 4 AZs in Singapore. And the models you're going to use for this competition, all of them are actually hosted in Singapore as well. We've been in Singapore for more than 10 years. We have a close relationship with the different universities, different tertiary schools, and IMDA as well. And for Alibaba Cloud, actually, our own company strategy is actually all in AI. Right, we want to be a full stack AI cloud. Right. In current market, I would say there's only a few cloud service provider having this capability of a full stack AI cloud. Right. Why I say so? Because Alibaba Cloud does provide the infrastructure as a service. So we do sell NVIDIA cards, and we also have our own GPU. We call it PPU. At the platform as a service level, like our database, container services, our big data houses, does provide integrate very tightly with our agents, our models as well, LM models as well. And at the top layer, model as a service layer, we do have our proprietary Quen and One model. Quen is more for text model, One is more for diffusion, which is the model and image model. Right. So the only cloud that actually similar to us, I would say, is GCP because, like, for example, like AWS is very dependent on Anthropic on their AI, and Azure is very dependent on OpenAI for their AI. So how popular is our models in the industry? So we are actually number one in terms of open source model. So by the way, Quen and One are actually open source, not just run on our platform. You can actually deploy locally on your laptop with a GPU as well. So recently, I think Jensen Huang from NVIDIA, he showed this slide, right? The number of developer adoption of open source model for the Quen model is actually number one, the yellow color one. It's far ahead of even the Llama, the Gamma from Google, right? And even the DeepSeek, right? And you can see this, the CTO of Hugging Face actually showed this on his LinkedIn, right? This is the advertisement on Changi Airport showing that we have reached 1 billion downloads of our model, which is number one in terms of open source, right? And recently we launched our Quen 3.6. It's particular very friendly to coding and the AI 3D generation as well, right? So it has very capable with integrate with the agents such as OpenClaw, and you can see in terms of benchmark, right? It's actually same if not better than some of the state of art models out there in the market. Right. And like I mentioned, we do provide two families of model on our model as a service model studio. One is Quen, the other one is One, right? The red color models I highlight here. So we provide so many models, but the red color models I highlighted here, they are very related to media industry. And people are using them for content creation, video creation, and editing, right? So many of these models are actually integrated into FizzDragon platform already. Later on during the competition, you will actually use them. Right. Some of the capabilities of our one model, which is our text to image and image to video model, I will highlight just a few interesting capabilities in this presentation. The first one definitely is able to do video editing or precise visual modification, right? For example, the removing just with a short prompt like this, remove the train from the video, right? You can see things like that, right? So this is the original video, like with train. And the output with that prompt is the train is being removed. Right, this is one of the new features we implement in the 2.7 version. And the other one is definitely the plot and firming modification. For example, flexible in changing the lens, camera position. Right, the original video looks like this. 一滴露一朵花一天光 and with one sentence. 一滴露一朵花一天光 yeah, so the prompt is actually right on top of this video here, right? So just change, you can prompt to change the camera angles and the position, right? The AI can understand and do the modification for you. And something also interesting is the image to video. And besides the standard image to video, to animate the image, you can also expand, right? Control the plot, direction, and visual composition of a video. So this is the input. And this is the output you can get with just one sentence of short prompt, right? Adding some story behind original video, right? And also storyboarding control, right? You can have a precise control of a single image or even a multi-panel reference image like this, sorry, to generate a multi-scene or scene type of a video, right? So the video output is just with one sentence or prompt, it can actually cut into, help you generate multi-scene type of video, right? This is your input. Okay, and last few slides, you can actually, you can also actually describe in the prompt about the suspense, actually the atmosphere of the video, right? So for example, the prompt is like this, right? You can have a cinematic clip, right? Have a suspense, a modern suspense, desperate researcher, right? So the output will be like this. Yeah, I think y'all can hear the sound, right? If you can hear, can give me a thumbs up. So here, okay. The sound of the video to hear it. Yeah.
就差一点儿。
Yes,
Yeah.
we can hear.
Can hear, right? Okay. So as you can see, right, all our videos are with the prompt, it comes with the audio as well, right? So this is the capability of the model, right? And talking about sound, in the 2.7, you actually have an upgrade of natural sound realism to have a realistic vocal quality of the actors inside your AI video, right? It supports audio reference for voice locking to the character, right? And also stable multi-person dialogues and the natural emotion expression. So the prompt is on the left side, just one sentence on who speak what in a what type of tone, right? The output looks like that.
别哭，记住这一键，名为断念。
Yeah, so you can see you can add in emotion to your voice control as well, right? And the sound effects, right? Like the forest sound effect, right? And this is my last slide just to let you guys know the future of AI content creation. So Alibaba Cloud does have a team called our own Alibaba Cloud design team. They used to be a traditional design team doing content creation for our internal Alibaba Cloud content. For example, the Olympic, also the different events that Alibaba Cloud hosts, right? So now they actually wholly embrace AI tools as well. So this is the website showing their portfolio. Since this is my last slide, I just jump over to the website to show you guys what they do, right? So that design team, our own Alibaba Cloud design team has this website to showcase their portfolio. If you go to some of the gallery they have, you will see multiple art creations they have done over the past 1-2 years, right? A lot of them. And just want to highlight one particular use case, very interesting. It's definitely the Winter Olympic just recently happened in Milan, Italy, right? They created a lot of promotion videos for the Olympic team, right? You can see some of their ideas here, Right. I'm sure you can actually go to their website and take a look. Maybe the website can inspire you for the competition as well. All right, that's all for my today's presentation. I will pass the time to our partner FizzDragon to teach you about the tools you're going to be used for this competition. Thank you. Pex, I guess Pex will be next, right?
Yeah. Thank you so much for your sharing. And thank you for Alibaba to give this opportunity to everyone here to have the chance to experience the most advanced AI models and to work together with the FizzDragon supporting team to finish maybe the first AI movie in your life. So I will do a brief introduction about who are FizzDragon and what the platform is about. And I will go through the demo of our platform quite shortly because later this afternoon we're gonna have a more serious workshop to get you hand by hand how to use AI to generate your movie. So let me share with you first of all that who is FizzDragon. So FizzDragon focus on two parts. One part is the creators. So we're collaborating with the global creators to creating the IPs in different countries for different communities. So this is our core value proposal. And we started in 2024 together with 130 plus creators across 13 countries and districts. And of course, starting from Singapore, we have created the first AIGC movie in this world, which is the Madam Zheng, and it is already launched and released in the cinema. And since then, we condense our workflow into our platform, FizzDragon platform, and keep building on it. And when more and more creators come into our platform, we customize the platform for their tailor-made requirement. And 2025, we have won the Alibaba Jumpstarter Global Startup Competition Top AI Application Award. And since then, that we have the opportunity to collaborate with Alibaba closely. And one thing interesting is about the platform itself has supported a lot of decentralized AIGC movie projects. And the first AIGC movie, as I mentioned just now, that behind it there are 130 plus creators, and we never see each other before, and we only communicate via all those meeting software, and we accomplish such a huge project. And right now that we have many IPs that active on our platform. Oh, this is our group photo. And we go to different film festivals, as well as get a lot of like publicity and social media publication. So in future, if we have the chance, we're gonna invite you to join our community and co-create. So today's competition is starting point for the good creator, for the creator really have the talent and passion into the stories they want to create. We can keep investing on your projects and make it into a real product, real commercial like content product to share with the rest of the world about what you want to say, what you want to create. And also that on the platform, first of all, we have the tool, and we're also collaborating with different partners, including Alibaba, that we have a lot of like commercial projects, including like cultural projects, advertisement project. We also collaborate with some of the museums to turn the heritage, maybe some intangible heritage into a short film. So all those projects, there are certain incentives behind. So once you join the platform, you're able to join some real world projects and maybe collaborating with another creator in another part of the world to creating some of the culture related content. And discharge your creativity. So for the platform itself, for the higher level description is that we have a lot of like projects on the platform, maybe short drama, maybe the movie, or maybe advertisement production. And we're gonna match the creator with all those real world projects. And with this like agent-driven product platform, you are able to create all those like content with a lot of like model supporting you. For example, like the directing agent, script writing agent, and other agents that you have the chance to experience this afternoon. And you are able to have a dashboard to see that how you are benefited from all those global projects. So it's a really good opportunity for you to join the global creator community, and those a quick share of where are we in different places. And those are some of the projects that we're working on. All those are very precious opportunity to collaborating with some of the elite creators, elite directors, to learn from them and to share the culture, share experience with other creators in other places. And also that in our community, there are many creators that bring up their own stories. For example, that recently we are working on one of the Singapore science fiction short drama. We already finished 2 episodes. I'm going to share with you later, maybe during the lunch break in the group chat, and you can take a look. And if you have some good story, please share with us as well, so that we are able to see if that can be developed into good IPs. So we're gonna invest and incubate your IPs. Let me introduce you about that, what the platform is all about. It's not 100% accomplished regarding our ambition, but it's already quite mature for AIGC movie production. So in future that we want the platform providing two kinds of services. The first one is to produce, the second one is to watch. So for the production side, we all know that if you want to telling a story, you want to create a movie, you can experience the culture, experience the story through the games and others. So with AI technology that we are building different kinds of tools. So you can creating the movies, you can creating the 3D models, you can create the games very easy and about your IP and to share all those story experience with the rest of the world. And the second part is that we have different models on the platform, so you can access more than 20 plus models. And it's not just an integrator. So because we have a lot of project experiences, we condense our artist experiences on the platform, so you can quickly get the best practice without try and error yourself. And also, we have the like natural language interaction. For example, that you can directly discussing with the storyboard. So the storyboard gonna modify themselves according to what you want them to do. For example, you don't need to click all those buttons. You can directly tell the storyboard what to do. And we also help you to do the asset management. For the asset management, previously that you may jump over different platform, and if you want to join a group platform, and if the group that decentralized, they're in different places, it's hard to do the asset management. And here you're able to do so. The next one is that we have the agent. We also use the Alibaba Q1 agent to produce the agents for different scenarios. Like, for example, for directing agent, script writing agent, storyboarding agent, those are the mainstream agent. We also have the agent for some of the special use case. Like when you finish your short drama in future, maybe someday, you want to do some of the marketing material, you can use the trailer agent to help you quickly produce few trailers and share on your social media to attract audience to your channel on FizzDragon. We're also building the global creator network, as I mentioned, so you are able to join the global projects. Is not geography limited. And because, as I mentioned, for almost all the projects, especially the commercial project or your project in future, you may need help from other creators. For example, you are good at directing. So you need a script writer, you need a musician to help you to make the other parts also perfect. Previously, it's a bit hard to find people, but now on the platform, you can find a lot of people, and invite them into your groups. And maybe in future that when this project finish, you can do the profit sharing with them, and it's almost like your entrepreneurship starts. We have different modes for you to modify your own content. The first one is the story modes. Because you are all from the professional background, so you know that from script writing to the storyboard is the first stage, and when you finish the production, you want to see that when all the shots stitch together, whether it makes sense, whether it requires you to add more shots, you're able to use the timeline mode. Yeah, so this is a short description about our platform, and we're happy to share with you soon. And you are able to create everything on the platform. And of course, later we're going to share with one of the questionnaire if you have any question or any difficulties when you're using the platform, we can fix for you immediately. Yeah, and if you have some requirement or some of the suggestion we feel that's really good, we're gonna adopt it and share with you more credit as appreciation. Yep. So let me briefly go to the platform. Just a moment. Okay. So this is our demo of the perfect platform. For example, this is a IP platform. For the IP side that you are able to see that who joined the group and people can directly purchase the content. You can join your team, other people's team, or invite other people to join your team, and you can see your project management parts. And also that you're able to directly talk to other creators. And today's focus is more on the creators dashboard. So I believe you already registered, so you can visit the Face Studio dashboard. Yeah, you can modify the language here. And one feature of FizzDragon dashboard is that we're able to create longer story, though today's computation topic is for 1 or 2 minutes of the of your production. But for example, later I can show you that right now I want to create a longer story. I can find a script. So I can show you more in details later this afternoon. But today I just quickly go through. I put a like script here. And if you put the Chinese script, it will have the language follow features. It's gonna use the Chinese language to discuss with you. And if you put an English one, it's gonna use the English language to discuss with you. For other language, it's almost the same. And we are opening up more and more languages to the global creators. For example, that I wanna create a storyboard for this script. For this novels, you can put novels, you can put scripts, and turn it into short drama, or you want to turn it into a 1 minute advertisement, or you just ask some of the question. For example, that I want to create a 1 minute advertisement. It's about maybe a travel package, or I want to tell the story about Singapore. Yeah. And then it gonna share with you that it gonna guide you go through all those processes and quickly to create something that's related to your production. For example, here it asks you to set up your episode numbers and other requirements. You just follow it one by one. Let me go back to one of the project already have the asset inside. So this is the project that yesterday I tried out. So I gave the project a novel, a longer script. It gave me around like 26 episodes. You can try with your English script later, and it automatically generates around 17 characters or 26 characters when you're following it, and you can modify the character. For example, you wanna modify it's gonna generate the prompt for you, and you can select which one you like, and also it's gonna generate the overall like review of it. For example, sometimes when you are directly using the picture here, it's a bit hard to keep the character consistent. But if you turn them into a full spectrum picture, behind it is a AI agent, it's gonna be easier to keep the facial consistency. You can upload the reference picture here. So if you wanna put your own face inside, it's gonna be all right. You can try it. And this is the storyboard. So on this storyboard is highly customizable. You are able to all those content inside is modifiable, so you can modify it into English. For example, if I want to add one more field, let's say that if you form a group to finish the project, you can add the director, comment, or if you want your lecturer to guide you, you can add their name here and put before, so they're able to, yeah. So this is one part of it. And the second part is about the scenes. So when you're creating the content, you can generate the character, you can generate all those scenes. Of course, you can modify it, as I mentioned just now, I shared with you just now. And once you finish, let me find another storyboard for you. Once you finish the project, you are able to, so we have many projects ongoing right now. You are able to generate you are able to write the prompt. I'm not sure whether you tried the AIGC product before, but you are able to write the prompt here, but our agent are going to create the prompt for you. You can modify based on it. So most of the time the agent are gonna generate the prompt like in a very detailed method. And once you have done your character creation, you are able to add your character here. You can find the character name. And of course, if you want to create a character, you can do it easily here. Like for example, if you want to add a lady. Yeah, this is a quick overview. In the afternoon hands-on workshop, we're gonna guide you like step by step. Yeah, so we are using the one models to create it. Yeah, and you can ask the agent to help you to write some of the good prompts. I just used a very easy one. And once you create a character, you are able to find the character here. For example, this is one we created. And once you finish the prompt, here you see that there are one column is the image, one column is a video. You are able to generate the image here. So you see there are several reference picture. This is a Lin Jiajun, this is another one. You can directly refer to the character, or you can directly refer to the scenes you want. And once you refer to it, you're gonna show it. You're gonna say it, which one, to make sure that you are referring to the right picture. And it can be the like natural language. For example, you wanna say the character A is running on the playground, and the time is sunset, the light it was whatsoever, and you can generate. Here you're able to select the models. So for one model, we have 2.4, 2.5, 2.7. We also have the exclusive package for everyone today. For the 1, 2.5, and 2.7, you are able to directly use it here. And if you use it here, it doesn't consume any credit, so you can use it as you want, as you wish. This is especially for the competition period, so you feel free to try out. We have some free credit for you. So once you log in, you're able to check on it. Once the image has been generated, you're able to generate the video. So for video wise, you can try we also highlight here. So we have the educational package for you, for one, which is also like free of charge. So thanks to the Alibaba team's generosity, you are able to try it as you wish. So this is a video, and later today, we also have the AI voice. We have so many to share, and I think we're gonna discuss more about today's this afternoon for the details about this platform. So for example, that later today, the agenda is like this. Everyone can bring your idea to the platform. You can prepare one of the story you want to tell. Though the computation is 1 minute, some of you, I believe, from our experience of discussing with the creator, you have some longer story you want to tell. So maybe you can bring the IP here and create a trailer for it. And you can let the agent here to generate the script, or if you want, you can generate the script yourself. I believe you are from the professional background, you have such an expertise. And second step is to create the character here. The agent gonna create the character for you, and of course you can modify here. You can find the preferred way here. You see there is a highlight feature of the AI fusion. It means that you can let your character to dress differently. For example, when I click the AI fusion, it will refer the main character here, and you can write down the script saying this character is wearing different clothes, it's getting old. So this is a character wearing the astronaut clothes and getting old. So later, maybe in your story, you can discharge your creativity to full. And because the time is quite short for today workshop, we can't cover everything. And there are so many skills. You see, there are so many bottoms. All those bottoms, the requests from our creators, and how to use, under what scenario you can use it. We may not be able to cover everything, but we're gonna share with you one menu, so you can check on it and try on all those different bottom. We also have our online tutorial, which you're able to see here. So there are 2 tutorial. One is this one is free. You can find on YouTube as well. It teach you basically like everything on the platform. Our second season gonna be launched soon, because the platform is evolving almost every single day. We are getting more and more features on it. So how to use it, under what scenario to use it, and why people use it, why we develop it. We're gonna post on our tutorial parts and to share with you. Yeah. So let me share one of the production we done we done this week. It's about the Singapore science fiction. We haven't launched officially, but I can share with you as the end of my sharing. Just a moment.
See that one? Every day come here.
Just a moment. Yep.
Rocket book, 笑完啦. His father clean one the toilet. Hey, see that one? Every day come here, read Rocket book, 笑完啦. His father clean one the toilets, dreaming lah. You think I don't know what people say? Wang Tai's son earning 5,000. Your cousin bought car. And you, 30 years old, reading books I cannot understand. Wasting money I earn cleaning toilets. We are cleaners. We clean shit. That's our life. Then I'm like you. A waste.
Breaking news. The United Nations Mars Footprint Program has been launched. Astronauts will be allocated based on country territory areas and spaceflight experience. Next, we will select astronauts in Singapore to go to Mars for the next phase of human exploration.
Dad, maybe this is why I've been studying all these years.
Before you sign the life and death agreement, please watch this first. Condition is termed real dissociative syndrome. In absolute isolation, the brain generates fabricated narratives. Some individuals see their family members, others hear commands, while some perceive their teammates as monsters within hallucinations. Medical conclusion. The incurrence rate for single-person deep space confessions lasting over 6 months is 100%. Therefore, this scenario does not apply. Cognitive anchoring, your brain linked to another on Earth via fiber optics. No Mars without this.
Like FaceTime that's always on.
No. Permanent lobotomy. You feel their every emotion, pain, heartbreak, pleasure. They feel yours. Only death ends it. Bring your own anchor point. Sign this. Clause 7.3. Anchor point must stay stable. Breakdown equals murder. After 3 days, bring your anchor point for a physical examination. If no anchor point is present, no visit is required.
Chen Guiming from Basha Primary School, 4th grade. You were bullied and run into the trash bin. It was me who rescued you.
You remember.
You tutored me every day. Got me into sports school, here to be an astronaut.
No anchor.
I'll be your anchor.
Bound to me forever.
I know. Only I can bring you back alive. I've climbed Kinabulu, Fuji, Elbrus. I'll navigate for you on Mars.
Hey, see that one? Every day come here.
Yeah. Okay, thank you so much for today. I think now is 11:30. We can almost 11:30. We still have 5 to 6 minutes. Is there any question that I will be able to help answer? Yeah, okay. I think if there is no question, I can pass the mic back to Chenfeng. If you have anything to add on that before we have the lunch break, you can proceed.
Hey, thank you, Pax. I think we have about 5 minutes to lunch. I would think we can probably head off for an earlier lunch. I don't think we have anything else to cover. I would probably ask that everyone go for your break, come back refreshed, and for the afternoon or more or less the noon session, I think there's a lot more sharing by the team here. Yep, so there's nothing else. I think everyone can break for lunch now, and we will see everyone here back at 12:30 sharp. Thank you. Now you can stay on the session if you want to. That doesn't matter. Our session is going to be kept open. Bye, everyone. I hope everyone had a good lunch. Wow, I see there's a hall full of participants. Awesome. Thank you, Pax. I'll probably hand it over to Pax and your team to continue the session.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. So, hello everyone. Good afternoon. Okay, let's start our hands-on workshop. So the first step is to open your FizzDragon website and to make sure that you have the account. Yeah. So I will give around like 1 minute for everyone to log in. And if there is any difficulties to log, you can just highlight in the group, and we have the assistant to help. Yeah, and the website is FizzDragon. I will copy paste to the group. Okay, so I believe everyone can log in. So in this website, as I mentioned that there are several sections. In short, one section is for you to produce. The other section is for people to watch. So we have many contents and we have many IPs ongoing. There is a academy for you to study whatever you are curious about of AIGC, and later we also have some master class there to share with you. Okay, so more importantly today is about the FizzDragon Studio dashboard. On this dashboard, you see there are two starting points. You can directly create a new project, or you can by talking here, so and attach a script here. You're able to like just now. You're able to create a novel. You can put a novel here, your diary or anything inside. We make it super easy. There are some of the creators that really put their diary inside and to create their daily AI vlog. So there are multiple usage, and no matter what you're using, the starting point is always about the scripts. And if you wanna, let's say that for example, if you wanna create a no, you don't want to create a like scripts. You want to starting from some ideas. For example, here I want to say that I will join a computation and talking about Singapore story with local attractions and local food with some historical and cultural elements inside. Yeah, it also works. So I can directly start a project there. It will jump into the project and starting to analyze. Okay, so the language part we're fixing, it's gonna be fixed today. Yeah, so previously that it really depends on what kind of language you're using more frequently. So it's gonna give you the language suggestion. But right now that, for example, I want to create one video, which is 1 minute, like 20 shot. You can choose the style you want. Realistic style, cartoon style, it's gonna affect the prompt you're going to create later. So let's choose the cartoon style, choose the dialogue language, and it's gonna analyze it. So this is about the short project. It's gonna give you some of suggestion. Let's jump back to this one. So here I gave it scripts. So I just show you two ways of using it and two scenario. One scenario, for example, if you want to create a promotional video or advertisement video for the short video, you can starting from just let them know about your ideas, and it's gonna ask you some of the question. After some interaction, it's gonna give you some of suggestion. And for example, it proposes your story. You can continue to design the character, and if you don't want the story, you can revise. Then I start to design the character, so it start to work. So I just come back here. So this is a longer story. So there are around like 200K words inside, even more than that. So I want to turn this into, for example, I want to create a short drama about Titanic, short drama with AIGC. Please analyze the story and give me feedback. So this is another portion. So all the agents, no matter it's a longer story agent or the short advertisement agent, is all behind. You don't need to select. Our major agent is like an orchestra of the agent, gonna select for you depending on what you want. So here, I can start the project here. Yeah, so it's gonna analyze. If you have the script, you can upload there and you can start in your project here. So it starts to analyze it, take some time because the story is really long. Then we just go back to this portion. Okay, so then design the tree character. You can see if you're okay, you can approve. Yeah, it gonna deduct a little bit of credit. If your credit is not enough, we can top up some for you. So you see, once your click looks good, the character here, you see there is a red spot. It's a reminder for you to watch like what has been created. So tree character has been created, and I just continue. Then it will starting to trigger. Of course, you can also, like for example, when this has been created, you can see that the biography of this character as well as the prompt will be created here. Yeah, so I will let our technical team to resolve the language issue. We do have many creators from different backgrounds, so there are gonna be some of the mixture. Sorry for this, but the principle is like this. So it will directly create everything for you from where you're able to add in your own creativity. So it's easier. So once I create the character, you can see all those character has been created. You can create more. For example, that you can create more about it. I just like so to make it easier that I will let the ChatGPT DeepSeek to help me to For example, I want to add more, like, of course, you can use our own agent to do such a translation, but because it's running, so I just use another one. So for example, you can still modify the prompt here, and you can select one to run it, or you can select the educational package. And you can select the resolution here, and you can directly create another character and wait here. So this is the default one. If you're unhappy with it, you can create another one. For example, you see this one, this Chen, Uncle Chen, looks quite similar to this judge. So you can modify it and create another one. So let's back to the main process. Okay, the next step is to create the scene. It will starting to create the scene. So while we're waiting, we go back to another project, which is running on the longer story. So the longer story is a bit difficult to analyze, so it takes a bit time, but now it give out you some the ideas. Let me translate that for you. Sorry for it. Yeah, because we do working on a lot of like commercial projects and yeah. Okay, so it gives you the ideas of the script itself. How many words is 100K words? What are the story, the poor artist strike, and the young lady roles, etc. And what are the key scenes? What are the visual codes? What are the tones? So this is a simpler analysis of the story. So how many episodes you want to create? So I suggest you to ask ChatGPT or any your preferable or Q1 that of the Ali product, which is also a talking agent, which you can use here to suggest you that how many episodes to create for this story. Yeah, so let's say that I want to create 30 episodes, and each one is 3 minutes, and 20 shots for every single episode. Yeah, I can select the language, dialogue language here. So you start to analyze. So now we jump back to the shorter project, which is it has generated some of the scenes. You see, I never tell the story agent about anything about Singapore, about what kind of attraction that I want to create. So it gave me the okay. So it gave me the the Chinatown, the Little Indian, and other places, and also the character's home. If I'm happy with the result, I can create the scene. You see, there you can check, oh, okay, all those scenes has been created, but the picture not created yet. You can directly generate the scenes if you're happy with it, or you can modify it if you want. For example, that you check on the scene, you don't want to waste your credit, you can get into the scene and check on all those prompt and all those, and you can modify something. For example, if in the story you want to add some feature or special item inside, you can modify here. So you start to generate scene by scene, one by one. Yeah, so the Chinatown, the Little Indian, you just wait for a moment. Okay, you see there's a storyline and all those scenes has been created. And if you're happy with the result, you can continue to plan for the episode. We're going to create in one episode because it's a advertisement. And also that, for example, let's open a new project for you to show you because just now I'm saying that I wanna create like computation for this computation. So it's talking about the episode. But what if I directly indicate here that I wanna create advertisement for my own shop to sell the cupcake. Many flavors. You can write down the whatever you want, or you can ask the ChatGPT to write down a more detailed description here. But it doesn't mean it's one shot. You can always communicate, like chocolate or vanilla, and then you can start. So later we go back to check. You start to analyze your request. Okay, so because you indicate here is a advertisement, so it will trigger the advertisement agent. So it's asking about the shop name. Maybe I call it as the FizzDragon. The vibe is cozy home or trending modern. So I just select here. Target audience like school students. Make it more drama. And we add maybe cocktail together with the cupcake, just an example. I can add actual indications here. I want to maybe like university students to make the concept more modern and untraditional with some cyberpunk punk ideas for it and make people feel cool dining in our places. Okay, so I just send the request start to analyze. Okay, so let's go back to the yeah. But I just show you that if you indicate what you want, it gonna give you a more dedicated agent. But it will go through the same process and starting to run. Okay, so here it give you some of the episodes. So once I approve, you see the episode here, it already come out. So it's about 10 episodes here. Yeah, so you better create an advertisement, otherwise it will come out with a 10 episodes project. It give you a story. Yeah. We go back to the longer one. Oh, okay, this goes the same. You see, there are some of the episode already being created. For the longer one, it takes a little bit more time to analyze. Yeah. So we go back to the agent. We continue to generate the script. It takes some time. Yeah. So I think for this first part, we have introduced about how to plan out the work building of the project. First of all, that you need to use the agent to communicate about your idea. Either it's a longer story, short story. The agent gonna communicate with you so that it can give you the best result. And it gonna attract automatically from your content about the character, about the scenes, about all the necessary assets and put into your archive. And then it starts to work for you one by one for your character, for your scene, for everything you need. But it's not dominating. It also allows you to modify certain parts or most of the parts. You can stop it anytime you want. You can modify anything you want. So the philosophy of FizzDragon platform is that you can let it to run automatically and you can jump in anytime. Okay, so now is the script. Then start to write the script. Yeah. You see the script has been done. Yeah. And of course that if you don't want the AI to do it for you, you want to do it yourself, what you can do is that you can directly, you see there is a script. You can directly copy paste your script here and directly ask it to run the storyboard for you. Yeah, this is the easier way. Or you can directly put the script into the agent. It's gonna attract everything for you. Then you can check. And for example, if all those characters you feel is not enough, you can add more. Or for example, you want to create some of the prompt. For example, you want to create a cupcake. Yeah. Okay, maybe you have few episode or maybe you have different scenes. Then for this cupcake, you can write down that what kind of like pink. You can add some of the prompt here. Or you can directly upload the cupcake. It generates a cupcake for you and you can save. And interesting part is that you can do the fusion, meaning that you want this lady to hold your cupcake. Yeah. It start to run. And here you're able to try different different stuffs. Of course you can close it and you're able to come back to check your result later. Yeah, it takes some time because there are 4 pictures. Yeah. So you see, it's holding the cupcake. And this one then change the color of the cupcake. A new gesture, you can write down more prompts for it. Okay, so I just select this one. Yeah. Then I can name it because the character is called Lin Xiao. So name it with cupcake. You can have your own naming rule. You save it. So you see there are 2 characters. And later when you're writing the prompt, for example, you want to refer to Lin Xiao or Lin Xiao with cupcake, or you want to change the clothes of Lin Xiao, we can also do it. You can try it yourself. You can add Lin Xiao or different features. You know that you always need to send the reference picture to the storyboard. You can add Lin Xiao or Lin Xiao with cupcake. Lin Xiao with cupcake is doing something if you want. Okay. Yeah, it's writing the storyboard for us. And let me give everyone around like 5 minutes for you to try to start your own project. And after 5 minutes, we come to our second section, which is about, you see, the storyboarding has been created. Yeah, and it automatically add everyone here. Who is Lin Xiao? Like, yeah, so it generated all those stuff. And if you don't like the storyboard, you see all those things, every single things, the storyboards are there. For example, if you have 100,000 words, 100K words of the novel, you want to turn them into the character, into the longer story, it's gonna create everything for you. But of course that because you're a professional creator, you will definitely check for everything. But if you have your own script, you can turn them into storyboard, and from there, you edit part by part. It's gonna be easier. So this is the first section. Let's take a 5 minutes practice time, or 5 to 10 minutes practice time. You can practice it and let me know that if there is any issue with it. And obviously that there is some of the mixture of the language. We're gonna ask the team to fix for you. As soon as possible, but you can always try out. Yeah, this is gonna be fixed by today. So now is 1 p.m. We continue at 1:10. So you have 10 minutes to practice. Then after we come back, we will talk about how to write the good prompt. But of course, AI already write that for you. But if you want to modify it yourself, you always need to know that what are the details you want to write. So let's start to practice. Okay. So I think you already try it. And is there any question regarding it, or if we have any question, let's wait for a minute. If no, then we can start again. Yeah, we can proceed. So let's go back to the project. Okay, so just now we created several projects. We just go back to the one that okay. So here you see that now is the time for me to introduce you about every single part. So on the left-hand side, you see there are projects and episodes, and you can create multiple projects, and they're able to share the same assets. Meaning that, for example, you want to create a short drama, you have few episode. For example, if you want to create a advertisement about one product, you can create 10 advertisement project for this product. And all those character, all those prompts, for example, you want to upload the product into your prompts, can be shared among all those projects. So this is the asset part. For the asset part, you can see all those video and images that generated by you, as well as the audios, because you can do the lip sync on the platform. So this is on the left-hand side. And here on the right-hand side, you may feel a bit confusing. There are so many contents here. This is for the professional user. You can say it quite familiar for you if you learn about the storyboarding, because in this view, they have all the necessary elements on the storyboarding, like the scene, the image, description, image prompt, style painting, perspective, shot size, video as well. You can modify the prompt outside. And when you click on the AI generate video or AI generate image, they're going to bring in the prompt. So that all will connected. And then here is a lip sync. So for example, that after AI has generated, it creates all the dialogue. So when you're doing the lip sync, you can generate the AI voice. For example, here, let me find, here is a dialogue. I click on the AI generate. I click on the AI lip sync. So you see this is a dialogue. And you can select the voice. For example, I select. So very good. This is exactly what I want. So it's starting to generate it audio.
Very good. Very good. This is exactly what I want.
Yeah. And then on the right-hand side here, you see that you can upload a video. So now we don't have a video here. I can randomly select one. And I can generate the lip sync and choose the audio. I can generate multiple of it and can select one. And once I select the character, then I can start to generate the lip sync. So this is an example of how the lip sync has been generated. So this storyboarding is very flexible. You can modify the sequence of all those columns as you wish. So it's easier for you to manage. You can even add more column. I have introduced about it. For example, if this is a teamwork, you can create a new column. For example, the column is about the comments of your lecture. Yeah, so this can be an image, can be video, can be an option. So you select the option. You can add the option, pass or no. Yeah, then you just confirm. Yeah, so for example, sometimes we are working on some of the real project, the director, producer, or the decision maker will just say it's pass or no, and they will put some comments there. So it's easier for us to collaborate. Here you see there's a team. Sometimes, for example, that you want to invite your friends to join the project with you. Of course, for this competition, we can also let multiple people working on the same project, like teamwork, to submit your team project. So how to invite your friends? On the right-hand side, you see there's a team button. When you click on the team button, you select invite member. You can directly find them on the platform. It's like in the Google Drive. You can directly find them. Yeah. Or you can invite people. Okay, by copy this link. And you can, of course, refresh the link. So the previous link is expired. This is a storyboard. And if you feel it's too many stuff, you can change it to card view. Then it's more clear for you to check on every single part. And let me go to another project to show you there are more contents. It's a quite mature project. Okay. Like this one. There are more elements inside, so easier for me to show you the content. You see, in this content, there are many stuffs. Yeah, you can check on all those video, or you can generate the new video. Later I will show you how to generate the video. And you can go to the timeline. For example, that you want to check whether when all those shots put together, it works. You can check here. Yeah. So before you put it into the editing software, you're able to work here. And for example, that some of the creators they want to check, okay, all those shots, whether the color is consistent, of course not, then gonna modify the videos on the platform directly, or they can directly choose to modify the video here, then directly modify here, or then they can add more shots. They can add more shots directly on the timeline here, and to make the whole story more smooth. So this is how flexible the platform is. You have the storyboard, you have the card view, you can also use the timeline to check. So usually for the storyboard is the starting point. For the starting point that you need to fill in all the details, it's like putting your drafts. And then you can go to the car review to check on all those videos. And for car review that you can see all the information in different column, which you can directly modify inside. Yeah, for example, I want to modify this part. I want to modify the description, or I want to modify the director's ideas. I want to modify the comments. So it's very easy for me to check. And I can check all those videos to see whether it works. If that doesn't work, I can add on more shots. The third part is that you can check on the director timeline. So it's easier for you to see whether the color is consistent. And this is the second part for you to really snitch all those assets that you generated here. Let's go to the very important part, which is about to generate the content. So usually for one content, there are 3 items need to be generated. The first one is a picture. You need to generate the AI image. Let's go to go back to the project. Okay, so let's starting from here. It's already generate all the storyboards for you. You are able to click on the AI generate and directly generate it. Or you can add on the character. You can select add. It's like you add your friends in the WhatsApp group. Drinking, speaking. Yeah. You can generate multiple times. You can try it. You need to go to this portion. You need to go to the free portion and yeah. So once the image has been generated, you can select it and you can modify it, like make it higher resolution or cut out or multi-angle. We're gonna add more features here. And you can make it larger and to see whether this is something you want. You can always check back the prompt if this is the prompt. You can share the video, you can share the picture with your friends. There is a sharing link here. Yeah. So they're able to check if this is something you want. And while we're generating, we can close it to the next one. Or we can do the batch generation. Because you already have the prompt, you can select the model you want. For example, you want to use this one and you want to choose the batch generation. You can click it, but need to be careful about it because it's gonna do the like group generation. So for this, it takes some time. For this thing, we have already 23 shots. So it's gonna generate one by one. So you need to wait. And because all the prompts are there, all the necessary character already becomes a reference picture. What you need to do is just to wait. For the video parts, the batch generation is also available, which you can try yourself. Yeah, the prompt is all here. It's talking about the camera movement and the sound. Yeah. So you can start to generate your first image, but you need to click the batch generation clearly because you need to wait and gonna deduct your credit. Okay, let's go back to oh, okay, so there are some questions. Okay. Okay. Regarding the how to play, you can go to the YouTube. Check. So FizzDragon has a online tutorial. We're gonna add more inside because the agent just launched and testing round for this month. Okay, so you can see there is a platform tutorial. I just copy paste here. I'm using my own digital human here. Yeah. So you can check on some of the so every single video is about less than a minute. You can check on it. And also that okay, so I think we can allocate more time about uh this practice. Yeah, and anyone has any time, uh you can let me know. Yeah, I think we have a practicing time of uh 20 minutes. Yeah. Well, you're starting to generate one by one. You're able to say this green tick. You can get in and check inside about what has been generated. Yeah, for example, like this girl is eating the cupcake inside this kitchen. If you like it, you can tick it as finalized. You can select more here. Yeah. And you can select the next one, you see? You can choose the next one. Then you can check on the next one. If you like it, you can select it. Then the next one. Yeah. And one by one, you are able to finalize. And here you have the image management. In this image management, you may select multiple pictures. Yeah. You may select multiple pictures. And if anyone you like, you can set as finalized or you can download it. Here you can review. So once the picture is selected, you can go to the video generation. You can move to the right. Or you feel there are so many lines, it's too many, you can go to the card version. Then you can choose to generate the video. And go to the video and select generation. The selected picture gonna be the reference picture of video by default. So this is the one of the results that's been created by one of our students. She is in Netherlands and she's creating about a story about her fantasy. So what is either that for the card version, you are able to modify it and you're able to say what the video is about. Yeah. Yeah, and the language issue gonna be resolved in 1 hour. So hello everyone. Now it's almost 2:30. As what I understand that you have faced some of the network issue, like you can't generate the image and the agent is a bit slow. Yeah, we do have a limit on the number of the concurrent user that can be can trigger different kinds of like models. So later on, we will resolve first of the language issue, and the language issue will be resolved within 2 hours or even 1 hours. The second is about the agent, and later on, maybe after 20 minutes, if you try it, it's gonna be okay. We'll upgrade our server system to accommodate larger capacity. Regarding the API generation issues, you can see that on the platform for one models, there are different versions like 2.5, 2.7. If one is a bit slow, you can jump to another one because behind it there are different API. So another pipeline may not be so packed. Yeah, so basically that's all for today, for the workshop part. And I believe in next few weeks we're gonna have a very fruitful journey. Later, not more than today, before 6, we will share with all of you about a menu of every single points that we have discussed for today. Yeah, that's all for today. I would like to ask that if there are any further more questions or if there are any further requests. If no, I will send a questionnaire in the team, so you will be able to write down your concern and all the difficulties or uh, some of the like suggestions to us. And because we have a large in-house team to accommodate all the requests, so we're gonna resolve it as soon as possible. Yeah. So I just share in the group about this questionnaire. Yeah, I think maybe that's all for today. And thank you so much for your time. We're gonna support you anytime you want.
Okay, thank you, Pax, and thanks everyone. We'll work together with your lecturers pertaining to the troubleshooting of the issues that you face. And let's continue the bounce in the WhatsApp group chat. Right, thanks everyone for your time. Have a good day.